This week's episode of the award-winning Here For It podcast is brought to you by masturbation apps.
Douches.
No.
Is douches a word? Can we add that?
No, it's just douche. It's just...
Douches.
This is why you're not in charge of this part. Masturbation apps.
Let me
First
open my
Tumblr.
App Store. Okay.
First Tumblr.
I'm finna learn.
And now my visitor wants you to verify your email so you can jack off. I have had a fucking enough. Stop it, my masturbation apps. You are here so we don't kill ourselves. We don't kill other people. We don't fuck the whole community. What are you doing? You're doing too much. Y'all are going to jail.
Period.
And I am the Superman. TheeSupaman. AKA the gay global citizen. BKA the cake tester.
Oh, I meant to send you that email. Damn. I got something to talk to you about if I remember. We always listen back so I remember. My name is Ronald Matters. I am still the Kim Kardashian of bottom reform. She came out today doing an interview about something, who knows what. But I saw her name on my timeline. I was like, look at me, the Kim Kardashian of bottom reform.
So you take ecstasy and get fucked on camera?
What? Whoa. Shit.
You walked into...
She did say that she was high that day that they recorded that video. Said video. And she was on Watch What Happens Live, and the call-in question was, what is one thing that you're going to be like weird about having to tell that to your children? And she was like, well, that video. And I was like, oh, we already know what the gag is. Everybody watching already knew what video.
Infamous. So that's you.
But my name is Ronald Matters. Follow me on the internet at Ronald Matters. And of course, the award-winning RonaldMatters.com. Like, girl, it's like everything we do turn out hidden.
Wow. You can also find me at 708 and at Chaparral. TBT for the old girls out there.
Wow, Chaparral.
Yeah.
What city is that? The gag is, what city is that? I've been there before.
Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Shout out to MLK. That's probably when I went.
More than likely.
Yeah.
It was a turn up every time.
Tune into our Patreon. We just filmed something about, Patreon be hidden. Okay. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for subscribing on Patreon. We love you. Thank you.
So, our icebreaker this week is a play on one of the previous games that we've done before.
Okay.
One of the games that I typically do when I host little fun parties and getaways and things of that nature is Questions in a Bowl.
I invented Questions in a Bowl.
I didn't say I invented it. I said something.
Oh, I invented it. Thanks.
But also, bitch, you ain't got no LLC, so shut up.
I just took her name and made that
LLC.
Hey.
So, on this twist of Questions in a Bowl,
okay,
instead of answering the questions, you're gonna tongue pop if you did it.
Oh. If
you did not do it, you're gonna be quiet as fuck. Like right now. So, I'm
a virgin. I'm not admitting this stuff on this podcast.
Yeah, yes you are.
I don't want these listeners to know what I've been through. I don't look like it.
Okay.
Let me see. Have I ever... Do I say it out loud?
Yeah.
Have I ever had sex?
In the whole time that this podcast has been going, 2 3/4 of a year.
Oh, it's a time limit.
Mm-hmm.
Have I ever had sex?
Yeah.
And I tongue pop if I did it.
Yeah.
Okay, your turn. Oh, you get the tongue pop too? Oh, I like it.
Ghosted someone. Ooh, that need to be. I need to put a little more steak on that one.
Yeah.
Definitely that one.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I feel bad when people do it to me, but sometimes I have to do it.
Sometimes y'all gotta get the fuck out. You got the next one.
This sad. Gotten so drunk, you forgot the episode. You did.
I'm just gonna give a little smidgen of one.
Bitch, because you did it too. Come on.
No, I remember them all. Come on. Spill personal tea.
Oh, that was good. That's what we're here for. Tea. Yes.
Your personal tea, though.
Yes.
You know, a lot of these other shows.
I took him back. He cheated on me. I ended up at the clinic. Girl, A tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. I'm the beauty.
I'm pretty sure I admitted chlamydia on air at least twice on this show.
Yeah, you did say you've been to the clinic a few times.
Yeah, there's that.
A time or two. I don't know.
A
time or two or a few times.
I stay at the clinic. There's that.
You should. Getting your prep refilled. Yep. Okay.
Oh, been in a fight. He out here violent.
I'm here. You've been in a...
Not since this podcast. I've been peaceful.
Look, mama, 1 year clean.
Probation.
Ooh, literally. Not literally. That was a joke. But it was like, ooh, he on probation. Let's go Google it. It was a joke.
They still gonna Google it. Sent nudes.
Ooh. I need to pop better than that because I know I'm sending news this weekend. I didn't send any current nudes, as previously stated. I leak nudes. I don't take them. So when I decided that I was going to leak nudes and not take them, I stopped taking nudes myself. Who wants to see nudes from back when I was a size 32? Nobody want to see that.
Catfish.
I was a size 31. That nigga don't look like that today.
Catfish.
What this is?
Been in love.
That's the shade. What this is?
Don't even recognize
I
the
don't even know what that is.
Since this podcast, quiet. No.
Not ASMR.
Suck dick.
Oh wow.
I'm gonna give a smidgen to one on that one because I didn't really go in.
I was watching a video and the bottom did not go all the way down to the base. What are you here for? I hate those little. Oh, it's so big. I'm not gonna.
You got to save the mouth of.
Oh, this one of those
magnitude. You got to save the mouth of magnitude for a fucking relationship. All these niggas don't deserve the same goddamn treatment. They don't deserve the gluck gluck gluck. The Jill Scott rubbing the balls with some sweat
treatment.
Everybody don't deserve that. Don't be giving every nigga that.
Well, I don't like that in my porn. I was watching after I had verified my email so I could. Woo, Chile. The last one says dated. I've done it. They've all turned out to be versatile and or in love with their ex. And my only complaint about that is I say up front I'm a strict bottom. And you know you versatile and you gonna want some dick at some point. So, and I tell y'all don't waste y'all time with me because I'm not the one. I tell you. And y'all say like, just leave me on for like 3 months, 4 months until the seasons change.
Did you get that out?
Make sure y'all follow. I gotta change the subject. Make sure y'all follow the podcast.
So I let you have that moment.
Or whatever I'm supposed to say right now because I'm pissed.
As my mama say, I got remad. What the fuck is remad? Mama, you made that up? Anyway.
No, I told y'all the Negro from New Year's, he was like, I miss you. And then when I text him, he was like, oh, you know I got a boyfriend. Huh?
So you did get remad. You mad.
I'm re-mad. Not here for it.
The word of the day, W-E-R-D.
Amen.
Is crossfade. You know what crossfade is?
A hairstyle?
That is currently what Young Jock has on top of his head as well.
No, I was talking about in the early 90s when like SWV first came out.
Oh, okay.
You would get the curls over here and it would be the short style.
Party
you
on
would get
one
the long hair on this side.
Business.
They just bump it at the end.
But
a crossfade.
No, okay. A real crossfade is the act of being both drunk as hell and high at the same time. So that is when you have these professionals, out here that can be drunk and be high and be able to function out in public or not throw everything up or not be crazy in these streets. That is a crossfade. I am unable to crossfade. Either I got to be drunk or high. I can't do both. I got to be drunk or high, not drunk and high. When I'm drunk and high, I'm confused. I need to lay on the floor.
How do you know? Then when did you test this?
In my youth.
Have you ever done this before?
In my youth. Our affirmation this week is: you are too good to be in a physically abusive relationship.
What?
Oh, is that news?
That was a word. Oh, that was a testimony. If you don't praise him, don't hinder me. Woo!
Wow.
This tequila got me. Ooh, child. I need to slow down.
Again, you are too good to be in a physically abusive relationship.
Amen.
You are worth more and deserve more than abuse. Yes, you. Not me, not Ronald Matters. You. Anyone that can hear the words coming out of my mouth. You. Don't let yourself be devalued by anyone. This affirmation came to me when I was watching the Married to Medicine reunion, and Quad revealed that she had been abused physically by her soon-to-be ex-husband, hopefully. And, she was basically, at one point of the discussion, like, look at me, girl, when they were talking about the sex part. Mm-hmm. But I was like, well, where is this same energy when he was beating your ass? Like, you're Quad. Mm-hmm. You've been Quad this whole time. You're fabulous. You're all of these things. The girl is very busy, very booked. I'm from Memphis. I'll drag hoes in this bitch. Oh, wow. But when it comes to physical violence, she didn't hold that same value for herself. And so I want to empower you guys with our affirmation this week is remember that you are valuable the whole time. Not just when it comes to sex, not just when it comes around to bill paying, not just when it comes around to friendships and career going goals. On dates, all the time. You are worth more than someone that is willing to physically abuse you. Take that, put it in your pocket, put it in your purse, put it in your drawers, put it in your socks. I don't care where you put it, but just take it with you. I would like to brag on myself that I'm a medium. I told y'all hoes last week that He So Southeast was about to win 2019. Oh my God, what happened? And he's winning 2019.
I mean, you see the boots
already. So, on top of his viral videos, there was a video posted today. I saw it today. I don't know if it was posted last night or yesterday, but I saw it today with Lee Daniels sitting next to him, saying that he's always said, throughout his career that he's wanted to make a gay superhero movie. And he's sitting next to He So Southeast and basically confirming that a gay superhero movie is in production with He So Southeast.
Or being developed at least, which is still progress.
Yeah, that's in production. And that just told me already, we 15 days into this year, and I told y'all last week that this nigga was going to win 2019 already. I prophesized that. And here come a whole goddamn week later, the nigga got a goddamn movie deal. From Instagram videos.
It's just the internet.
It's just the internet. You can't get nothing off Instagram. You can't get nothing off of Twitter. He got a whole goddamn 3 weeks ago. We did not know who that nigga was. Never seen him. Didn't hear. Don't know nothing. 3 weeks later, the internet has put him next to Lee Daniels, one of the foremost. Now, sometimes they hit or miss. I'm not saying that all his shit is great. But he can make a movie. He got the coin to make a movie if he just want to make a movie.
If he borrow it and pay it back on time, child.
Now listen, another subject for another day. On this day, I am congratulating again He So Southeast for taking over 2019 because we are 3 weeks in. The nigga got a movie deal already. That's a win. That's a win for Boots all around the world.
Boots
all around the world. That's a win. Also this past weekend, Kevin Hart.
Can we skip this? I don't want to give him no more platforms.
Unfortunately, it's important. Unfortunately, if it was not as important, I wouldn't. But it's important.
What's important about it?
The important part is he has the #1 movie in America this weekend throughout the controversy because black people did not give a fuck about the homophobia that has been coming out of his mouth for the past few weeks. They did not value the word of the black LGBT community enough to not go spend their money on his ass, on his mediocrity at that. Black people rallied and supported Kevin Hart this past weekend, regardless of him still not apologizing correctly, regardless of basically telling the Academy to kiss his ass. This is the Academy. These are rich white people that Kevin just told to kiss his motherfucking ass. I'm not interested. Call me next year. And black people still went out and supported him. Made this movie, carried this movie to the #1 spot. Beat out fucking Aquaman. Aquaman is a whole goddamn wave. But this movie, I'm not even gonna name the movie because it don't matter because y'all know.
I'm like, what was the name of it?
It don't matter. Really
I wanted to move on, so chill.
It really doesn't matter.
Blah blah blah.
But black people again rallied and further pushed his bag and made him a more bankable celebrity, and I am ashamed for
not
that.
Here for it.
Absolutely not here for it. I wanted to say rest in peace to Kevin Fret. He was a Puerto Rican rapper that was targeted and murdered in cold blood in Puerto Rico, and the crime is not being investigated the way that it would be if he was a white woman in Puerto Rico. They are basically treating the crime as if a dog got shot in the alley. So if a dog gets shot in the alley, people are like, oh no, that dog.
Not Max.
But that dog is going to lay there. He going to decompose. He going to die right there. The rat's going to eat him. Services. And Puerto Rico is treating Kevin Fret just like a dog in the street. And I'm absolutely not here for it. He was a very loud, vocal gay activist and rapper in Puerto Rico that didn't take no shit from nobody, was going to be loud, queer, and femme regardless. And he was one of the bright lights that we have in the industry, where we have so many people that are queer but just not out about it. He was an example of being your authentic self and doing what you love regardless of what people think around you. And unfortunately that got his life taken away from him. But I implore the rest of you to not let that dissuade you from being the best you, the best authentic you, the best queer you, the best mask or femme you.
Come on.
Regardless of what the community around you feels about it. And if it costs you your life, then you die being who you are and not who they wanted you to be. Next is a very lighter subject that I was extremely happy to see, reported by Queer T. Finally, the X-Men is introducing their first drag superhero.
Me.
Not quite. The superhero is called Shade.
They should let me audition at least. What are casting requirements?
Are you a drag queen?
Do you see this wig?
I don't.
This is 4 bundles right here.
Okay.
So I need 6 bundles.
All right.
I got this wig off Instagram.
Take it back. Gay Marvel comic book writer Cena Grace made waves in 2015 by reintroducing Frosty character Iceman as a gay character. He was previously a straight one, and so now he's kind of like he's gender bended.
Queer and questioning.
Yeah, he's queer bended. Like he's sometimes bi, sometimes not. But now she has reintroduced a whole new character called Shade. Shade wears a bright green wig with clunky thigh-high platform heel boots, tons of tiny utility pouches, and earrings shaped like a dragon. She uses her black fan to teleport. Apparently, her fan opens the voids to places that she can step into and out of, and she looks fierce.
Let me see. That's me.
No, I don't think you don't have the hips for this.
There's a drag queen at Palace that I follow on Instagram in Miami. Palace is a club in Miami. They could do that. I need those details so I can send her word to audition for real. True T. Seriously. That would be good. I love it.
Yeah. So, as what happens typically in the comics is reflected in the movies a lot of times when things are popular. Mm-hmm. So I thought that was important for this audience because
we need to get our audition tapes in.
We have some nerds in our audience that read comics like myself. Mm-hmm. This is a new comic that I would like for us to support because when we don't support it, we don't see it no more. When we don't support our own representation, we don't see it. So one, we need to support it so it'll continue.
Amen.
And two, we need to support it because I want to see this bitch in the movie.
I do. I want to see the fan teleport.
I want to see this in action. A drag queen superhero?
What?
Ready. I'm already ready. Start it. Put it in production.
Wolverine, get behind me. I'm gonna help you.
So that was a light in the shade of things that have happened. In the story of other bitches that I don't want to talk about, but I got to talk about because, girl, I wish I did not have to report on this bitch, but I have to. She unfortunately has the most listened to podcast in the world. I could not believe it. But Gay Star News reported the numbers, and apparently she is the most listened to podcast in the world. Logan Paul said on one of his recent episodes of his podcast,
New Year's resolution tease.
His New Year's resolution was he was going to be gay for a month. He picked March. He
said men only March or something like that.
Yes. Then he tried a poor attempt at an apology, but still is going to go ahead with
you guys misunderstood what I said. Tune in to the next episode of my podcast where I'll straighten it all out. And I'm just like, you want us to tune back into your podcast? Yeah.
Logan Paul is up to his same shenanigans. The same shenanigans.
And y'all keep giving him a platform.
This is not a platform for Logan Paul. This is a read to Logan Paul. Try harder. And if you are really, really considering this, I would like to put it in video form. Let us see you take some dick in March. So if you really want to be part of the gay community for a month, let's see you take some dick in March.
It's not something that you can just try. I was called gay, fag, sissy, punk. I don't even know how to word. I had to just I can't let words define me. At this point, I just whatever word you come up with me, it don't work. And so for somebody like, oh, I'm just gonna go gay for a month, huh?
This is not a diet.
This is not.
You don't get to be vegan.
Not Atkins.
You don't get to be pescatarian for a little while and then just fall off. When you take dick,
ooh,
you have to be committed.
My story, amen.
You can't. This is not no half-ass shit. When you eat some booty, you got to be committed.
Yeah, because men are very judgmental.
You got to be committed. You can't half-ass this.
No, you got to hold it.
You got to put your whole ass in this gay
tongue.
thing.
You got to put all 6 inches in there.
And so I'll tell Logan Paul this.
All right.
As a person who tried to be straight.
Oh, that's so sweet.
It didn't work. It didn't work.
Don't waste your
I
time.
came right back over here to the goddamn gay / bisexual, we're on the spectrum over here, side because I knew that being straight was never going to work for me. Being in a life without men wasn't going to work. I love women. I do. Boots, bangles, all the things. Mm-hmm. But a life without men? I ain't going to be able to do it.
Ooh, we need to add boots, bangles, and barrettes.
Yeah,
because they got the off-white barrettes now. The Louis Vuitton girl got the really expensive barrettes that you could put in your hair. You know, everybody got the little twist.
And Cash Doll wears the Chanel ones.
So
my fave.
Boots, bangles, and barrettes. Bam.
Coming to our
Put
merch
that
line.
on. I was gonna say,
Coming to the merch line soon.
Okay, let me write that
down. But your girl, she's trying it. And for her to have the most listened to podcast in the world is the main reason why I wanted to bring this up. Because she has a platform, no matter who else talks about her, she still has a platform that is touching more people than any other podcast in the world. You think of a podcast right now, anyone, first one come to your mind, even this one. She's touching more girls with her negative, false opinions more often than I'm touching y'all with the goddamn truth and facts.
Don't touch me.
Well, I need an adult.
That's something R. Kelly should have said.
No, that's what his victims should have said. I think Wendy Williams is being a coward, and you're not going to agree with me.
You know, that's my fave. Problematica.
Quite. She was supposed to start work again this past
January 14th.
Monday, And she did not. She sent Don Lemon out here to
with 3 white women
underwhelm us. And apparently him and maybe some other possible co-hosts are going to be underwhelming us for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, I thought she was coming back next week.
I said possibly 2 weeks.
The ghetto, according to
Don Lemon.
Oh my God, Don Lemon to add another week to the sick and shut-in list.
So, I think that she's being a coward because she obviously has things going on in her personal life that she does not want to talk about. But this is where your real life intersecting with Hot Topics, and you being the Hot Topics girl means that you should be reporting on it. You are the main one that tells people all the time to be in control of their own narrative and to get in front of their own narrative. Live in their
truth and
say it like you mean it. I'm a straight shooter. You say those things all the time about everybody else's circumstances and situations except yours.
But still, you gotta say it ghetto.
So I don't understand the cowardice of I just can't go on yet. I can't talk about it yet. When it's other people's shit, you can talk about it as soon as you get to the goddamn couch.
Throw it allegedly in front of it, and girl, tattletale.
And get half the story wrong. Oh, she has 3 kids. Bitch, it's notes in front of you. You have a whole production assistant over here in your ear. You got this whole other queen over here telling you the right things when you be doing shit wrong. And you have no problems running up in nobody else's business. But when it's your business, it's like, ooh, I'm gonna need a little while. Or I'm just not gonna talk about it at all. So I think she's a coward for that. RuPaul's Best Friend race happened this past week. And the upcoming episode looks like it's gonna be shady as well.
Yeah. What's the twist?
The twist, I think, is the old girls.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, I don't know because it ain't came on yet. Today only Tuesday.
We guessing.
This airing on Wednesday. The show don't come on till Friday. But what my best guess is, I think the old girls who have come back are going to be drawing lipsticks for girls that are in the competition right now to send home.
You told me that, and I was like, I can see it.
I'm pretty sure that that's what it is because we saw a video of the old girls pulling lipsticks.
Is it gonna be like a leaderboard or something?
I don't know what it is, but it looks like, again, it's going to be RuPaul's Best Friend race. Girls are mad that other girls sent them home for being poor. Doing poor challenges. Being poor the whole competition.
Monique sent Latrice home according to her report card. And then Latrice came back like, I can tell you just saved your friend. No, she had a win and you had 0 wins. Girl, it's not like I had many things to reach off of. She had 1 and you had 0.
And also what we're going off of, how many times have you been in Drag Race? You've been on 2 seasons. Before this one.
3.
So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So 2 seasons. This is her 3rd season on Drag Race.
Yeah. Plus the Holla Slay Spectacular. That's 4 appearances.
Okay. So you should be the most seasoned queen. First off, you're the oldest. So you should be the most seasoned queen. You should know that you're fucking up. And that you're being
she was the only top on the cast.
Allegedly. So for you to, not recognize that you aren't one of the best people in the competition is shade because you're not.
The girls give you wings, smiley faces as outfits, pineapples, and they give you all these types
of production. And you got on
I got a gown.
I'm going to a pageant ass gown.
This one blue. I wore brown hair this time. And I love Latrice. And it hurts me so much because, I wanted Latrice to win her season. Latrice was my pick to win. You was like, but her makeup is all wrong. I was like, even with the wrong makeup, she will still win.
No, that's not how that works.
Latrice came back for All Stars, and I was like, Latrice is going to win.
With the same bad makeup.
And then now we on All Stars 4, and I'm just like,
She can go. So I'm pretty sure this is gonna be her last appearance.
I love the Pheromone. Like when you watch the preview for next week, this week again, and Pheromone is standing back there in like some blonde and brown blend hair, and she is looking like she's about to slay, which I know she's not gonna do.
Not really,
but she is looking like it. And that's a step in the right direction for Pheromone, and I'm excited about it.
I'm not excited about whoever they're gonna send home because they did this before. This is how we got a fucking Trixie Mattel win, is by letting girls that are bitter about being sent home when they should have been sent home.
They should have been better.
All of them. None of them that were sent home were like, oh damn, it was before your time. We want to see a little bit more of you. None of them. All of them should have been sent home.
What's next in her topics? You're about to make me say it.
But they're about to get the opportunity to be bitter again and send somebody home that should be in the competition because they're bitter. Just like Shangela was denied a win because she wasn't everybody's friend. So I fear that that's the path that we're getting ready to go down with Drag Race. And let's hope not. Next, we have California's outgoing governor.
Me. I'm outgoing. I have a great personality.
You're just out. You're not outgoing. You're just out. California's outgoing governor Jerry Brown.
What does outgoing mean? Outgoing is like he picking up his box and he finna get his pictures and put them in there and go to the house.
Yeah, he's no longer about to be the governor of
lame duck. Is that what they call it?
That's what they call a period of the time.
Yeah.
But he's the outgoing governor of California. We have a new governor of California, Newsom.
Okay.
Cute. He's real cute. Very LGBT friendly. Love him. But Jerry Brown signed a bill on Friday that lowers the offense of transmitting HIV to an unknowing partner from a felony to a misdemeanor. The crime of knowingly exposing a sexual partner to HIV without disclosing the infection from a felony to a misdemeanor is a step. Girl.
How do you feel?
I was confused about how the way
HIV is not a crime.
HIV is not a crime, but with withholding information that you have from your sexual partners that would allow them to make the best judgments and a decision for themselves, I still feel like is a crime.
That's what I felt. I was like, ooh, it's progress, but
it is progress.
Maybe is our thought on this conservative?
Yes.
Okay.
But I don't
feel like it's wrong for wanting the best for myself.
The progressive stance is that HIV should be treated as every other STI.
If it's herpes, because the number one STI in the world.
So the progressive stance is that it should be treated like the other STIs and STDs, which are not felonies and definitely not misdemeanors. That girl gave it to you.
Do a silver lawsuit, some girl get some money for your meds, but
but it's not a misdemeanor or felony level crime the way that HIV is. The progressive stance about that has changed because HIV impacted people differently in the 90s and in the 80s than it does now. 30
million dead, 50 million dead,
over
20 million living,
over.
Look, y'all, my stats is wrong. I don't even know how many millions upon millions.
So, but this progressive thinking, which is also,
I like it, but I'm scared.
Yeah, but this progressive thinking is also what I'm going to link to in my sexual health this week. But the progressive thinking is we got PrEP out here. People are living longer and healthier lives when they're on treatment as prevention. And so if someone knowingly or unknowingly is passing HIV, it's not the death sentence that it was in the 90s and the 80s. And so when it was a death sentence, then I got to charge you with a felony because you tried to kill that girl by giving her HIV and not telling her you got HIV. But in 2019, if you give her HIV and you knowingly or unknowingly gave it to her without disclosing your status, she's not going to technically die as fast as she would have in the 90s or 80s because prevention is awesome. She may be able to avoid it if she does post-exposure prophylaxis. And so that's the progressive in them that is thinking, okay, we can take this down from a felony to a misdemeanor because these people, all they did was transmit a disease, and the disease...
I still want to fight you. My inner Memphis, I still want to fight you. I'm calling my cousin, and we coming to your door, okay? Child, y'all got me fucked up.
So I'll read the actual article.
Don't read the actual article. We talked about it enough. Link to it on your Twitter.
The measure also applies to those who give blood without telling the blood bank that they are HIV positive.
What? Now this is federal. That is federal.
Yeah, but
donating blood.
But this is what you can do in California.
Now that's not just my conservative view. Like that's messed up.
As an opinion, yes. As a policy, they have to think about the broader picture.
But they do have all. I do want LGBT men to be able to donate blood. I am one of those supporters. But the conservative me again is if somebody I know get a blood transfusion and it turns out to be HIV positive because some girl playing, she was trying to get $10 to go get some meth. Not judging, but girl, I'm still calling my cousin and we pull it up to your door.
That sounds like judgment still.
I'm not judging, but girl, you got to get this whooping.
I'm not playing.
You got to take this.
I'm not playing. I'm just saying. Modern medicine allows those with HIV to live longer lives and nearly eliminates the possibility of transmission, according to State Senator Scott Weiner and Assemblyman Todd Gloria.
Okay.
I'm complete. You got some names. Today, California took a major step toward treating HIV as a public health issue instead of treating people with HIV as criminals, which I can agree with. Weiner said in a statement, HIV should be treated like all other serious infectious diseases, and that's what SB 239 does. Supporters of the change said the current law requires an intent to transmit HIV to justify a felony. So, if you have the intent of, I got HIV, fuck this bitch, I'm about to give her HIV, I'm about to give her the needles that I've been using, put the dick in her that I know has HIV and the semen, and I am actually trying to give her HIV.
Wow.
That is a criminal offense.
That's attempted murder, level 1. Yeah. That's what it really is a felony. True.
But others noted cases have been prosecuted where there was no physical contact, so there was an argument intent was lacking. So they have to find an intent to prosecute these cases. HIV has been the only communicable disease for which exposure is a felony under California law. The current law, Weiner argued, may convince people not to be tested for HIV. So you can say, I didn't know I had HIV because you're out here spreading it because you ain't been tested. Versus people that are actually trying to find out if they have HIV so they can take care of themselves and take care of people around them. But you have these people out here that they know in the back of their head, I probably have HIV, but I'm not going to go get tested. I don't need to know. So the current law, Weiner argued, may convince people not to be tested for HIV because without a test, they can be charged with a felony if they expose a partner to the infection. So if you have not been tested and you just don't know, then you can't be charged because you don't know technically. You don't know definitively because you haven't had the test. So
this sounds like lawyer speak.
It is. So California law is changing. Look for the law to also be coming to other progressive states because once California does it and people are like, oh, that's not that bad.
There's 50 million people over there in California. If they're okay with it, then our 2 million citizens in this state should be fine.
Right. So, places like New York, places like here in D.C., where things are a little more progressive, they will definitely try these same things out. So, California is a microcosm of, watching these things. It's an experiment. And a progressive experiment at that is just one that, for me, I'm like,
And y'all got him fucked up. If he called me and tell me, okay, well, let me get my boots.
Yeah. So what do you guys think? If you guys could weigh in on the topic as well.
I don't know, because I'm for the progress. But then if something like that happened to you, and I would expect the same if something happened to me, just get your boots, grab your bat or your Glock. I don't know what level of mad you'll be on that day. Because we got some. We don't get into some things.
As last week. I reported on Ed Buck as well. Ed Buck is still out here on the streets.
What is taking y'all so long? They done marched outside of R. Kelly studio. Georgia and Illinois done announced federal investigations, but the gay community can't come together with all our money and get nothing going on for Ed Buck. Shame on y'all. Everybody who listens here for a podcast.
So I would like to say that if right now I walk into the convenience store around the corner and I steal some shit, or if I rob the goddamn convenience store, the police are going to be on my ass.
If a dead body is found in your house, the police going to be on your ass. He died in your house. You was the only one there.
I'm just saying. I'm putting this in perspective.
Just we're not even of the house. Okay,
we're not getting to murder yet. That's what I'm saying. So perspective is, if I steal some shit out of a convenience store, or if I rob the convenience store,
and CVS and DC is
the police are going. They're coming around the corner. They will know my address in 15 minutes. They're gonna know what I look like. They will know my social security number. And this is if I just stole some shit from the convenience store.
Some chips in the Slim Jim, teriyaki flavor.
But the fact that there are two whole black gay men that are dead in this motherfucker's house, and he is still on city streets, able and capable of committing the same motherfucking crime
again.
To God knows how many other black gay men is an atrocity. It's a fucking atrocity. If we do not get Ed Buck the fuck up out this goddamn game, get him up off these motherfucking streets, put him in all of the jails in solitary confinement, I am not going to be happy.
Shout out to Jasmine and all of her work down in LA, and all of our brothers and sisters in podcasting and LGBT activism over there in California. Thank you for all of your work.
And I'm going to make the pledge and commitment, though some of y'all not gonna like it. That's okay. That every week on this goddamn podcast.
Oh my gosh.
Until Ed Buck is arrested.
Until something is announced.
I will be dragging that bitch every motherfucking week until she gets.
What the fuck is going on?
Until she's arrested. I don't care. We're gonna allot 5 to 10 minutes for Ed Buck dragging on every episode. Hear the
generous
fuck,
queen.
Hear the fuck on out. So, in my inaugural dragging of Ed Buck, I'll start with his skin.
Okay, I'm gonna say let's start with that wig, but okay,
we'll get to the wig another day.
The scalp wig.
Have you ever seen the most tapestry-based, fucking dry, spoiled milk ass fucking skin that Ed Buck has? Who the fuck did that to you? I know methamphetamines. I know methamphetamines can be hard on people.
Look at his teeth.
We're gonna get to that next week. We got weeks. There may be weeks before he gets arrested. I need material. Right now I'm on the skin.
Okay.
I know methamphetamines can do a lot to your whole physical structure.
Look at all these dark spots.
But the way that methamphetamines has drugged the fuck out of Ed Buck, I shouldn't have to do no goddamn dragging here. That is dragging enough. He has been dragged behind everybody's fucking pickup truck. And how the fuck do you live in California with all the goddamn plastic surgery and you got none? And you got all the money.
You give money to everybody except yourself.
And you can't even afford a fucking moisturizer?
He need a shower playlist.
He definitely needs a shower playlist.
And some 6'4"
luxury. It's missing. And I'm not here for it. So the fact of him killing 2 black gay men and still on city streets is one thing. But him to be out here and be that ugly, that's another motherfucking thing.
Okay, well, I need you to be as upset about HB 6524 in Michigan. Our trans sister is currently in the Michigan Department of Corrections, and she has been denied her hormone therapy. And so she's trying to sue, and then the people just going to try to enact a law so they don't have to give her hormone medication. And the new bill says, even if you're taking transition meds, which, if you stop taking those, you can harm your body. Or even if you will
harm your body.
Even if you're in jail and decide that you would like to transition, that the state should not have to pay for any of that, and you should come out of pocket for anything, and you are responsible for any harm that comes from that.
Yes.
So, HB 6524 in Michigan, we have got to follow this because our trans sisters need us. And if they do it in Michigan, child, Tennessee next. So, that dumbass state.
And Texas is taking those right behind them.
So, this proposed Michigan law could force trans people in prison to pay for their own medical care. With what job? Even if you get a job in prison, they pay like 6 to 12 cents an hour. How am I supposed to pay for hormones? How am I supposed to pay for gender reassignment surgery? How am I supposed to get my tits?
That's it. Did it say what city in Michigan? Because I am willing to bet it is the north of the mid. That's where we be doing the most fucked
in
up
November, shit. Michigan State Legislator Bo LaFave introduced a bill that will force incarcerated. It doesn't say. It just says he's continuing Republican legislators' dumbness. It doesn't really say.
Yeah, in northern Michigan, that's where we get dumb. As a Michigander myself, I know that's where the dumb shit happened. Yeah. Like North Michigan might as well be fucking South Texas. It's the same type of goddamn people, same type of thinking. It'd be trash. I'm sorry. If it's anything north of Owasso, Michigan, it's trash. Outside the casinos, because the casinos bop. The casinos are lit. But anything north of Owasso, Michigan, trash. Throw it all away.
Any more hot topics?
If there was 100 people in a room,
you only need,
and 99 of them don't believe in you, all you need is one.
All you need is one.
I would like to say that
Lady Gaga said that in all her interviews.
I would like to say that shit worked. She won the Critics' Choice Award for Best Actress, Best Supporting Actress, I believe. And I think the bitch is gonna win an Oscar.
They said she gave a rousing speech.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Tears.
When I watched the speech and I saw the coverage, I was like, yes, the Golden Globes played in her face.
Best original song.
They played in her fucking face because that wasn't even the best original song. They just had to give her something. But after that, I was like, oh, this bitch about to win an Oscar. They're about to give her an Oscar. So congrats, I guess, to the little monsters out there, because y'all about to get y'all life. I'm happy for y'all to see y'all fave get the things that she wants and sometimes deserves, because we in the Hive, we don't get that all the time. And that's this week's Hot Topics.
Thank you guys so much for leaving your comments and reviews on Apple Podcasts. Open your purple app on your iPhone. Search for our name, Here For It. Click the Reviews tab and click Write a Review. The link will also be in the description wherever you're listening.
And check out our merch over at hereforishop.com. We have the perfect shirt for the top or bottom in your life right now.
We do?
Absolutely.
Okay. I like it. This week in social studies, I want to make sure that we are all aware of classes offered at our public libraries. Oh, Tinder says it's a swipe search. Tinder is on fire right now in Washington, D.C. Okay. We need to get through so I can get on Tinder.
You ain't gonna get nothing.
Classes offered at our public libraries. Many of us live in metropolitan cities that have, we pay really good taxes, Lord Jesus.
Sometimes.
And our libraries offer a lot of different things. Here in DC, they offer the advanced Google search classes that can help you become the next Neve on Catfish. Advanced Google images search, things that I was reading, I was like, oh, I don't even know, but this sounds fancy. DC, as well as many other cities, offer Excel and PowerPoint classes on all levels, and many cities have a free certification course that you can take, that you can put on your resume. Job fairs, mock interviews to help people that are getting back into the workforce. And when I was on the New York City Public Library's website, I saw that they offer Photoshop classes.
Ooh.
So that's like free Facetune. Y'all need that. And in Atlanta, they offer...
Ed Buck needs that. Bitch.
In Atlanta, they offer beginner's Spanish, budgeting 101, and free GED courses. So if you know somebody who needs to at least get their GED in Atlanta... depending on your city, other cities might offer it as well. I wanted to go to the Miami website. We have a few listeners in Florida, but I didn't have time. So check out your public library's website. Get on there and press some buttons. When the homepage loaded, I just press classes. So you don't have to do a fancy Neve edition of the search, but do sign up for the Google classes.
Did you say do something?
You don't have to do anything fancy.
Okay,
I just searched the word classes, and then the types of classes and when they were offered all came up.
Classy based.
Yeah.
This week in sexual health, like I said a couple moments ago, girl,
I poured one already.
Bless you. See,
I don't need to drink this because I don't know if I poured it. Okay,
bless you.
Slow down.
Bless you. Like I alluded to earlier with the commentary on PrEP in the California debate.
HIV is not a crime, Lord. I want to say it out loud. I have to keep. HIV is not a crime. HIV is not a crime. HIV is not a crime. It's not. It's really seriously not, but.
This week's sexual health, like I said, was a callback to that, and was also inspired by this other viral video that I sent you of the old gays that were looking back at the pictures of themselves and remembering earlier times in their life and reflecting on who they used to be. In the video, if you saw it, I think it was on BuzzFeed. I'm pretty sure it was a BuzzFeed video. There was like this group of 4 gay men, probably in their late 60s, early 70s. I don't want to give them
60s.
I don't want to give them too much.
I don't know. They didn't say. They didn't say
because it was 3 white ones and 1 black one. And you know, sometimes you can't tell ages. Okay. Some shit. Especially in gays as well, because they've been.
How hard did aging?
Unlike Ed
challenge.
So they were looking back at these pictures of them, you know, being fine, being nude, and being sexy and stuff. And at one point in the video, they reflected on the people that they lost. That, you know, they went through like whole friend circles of people that died and that they would never get back.
They were putting their bodies, like disposing of their bodies in the trash in the back of the hospital. They weren't even burying people.
And so,
crazy.
In sexual health this week, I would like us to reflect on that. Like, we have people that we can look to right now that are basically reminders of why we all should be on PrEP. They lived in a timeline where, imagine 5 of your friends died this week. Imagine that right now.
In 1 week? Yeah. That was happening.
Imagine 5 of your friends died this week. You had to go to 5 different funerals.
Imagine trying to get off work to go to 5 funerals. Woo!
Imagine that. And that wasn't that long ago. We still have people that are alive and can still tell the story of that. And we live in such a entitled generation where we're having an argument about PrEP. Oh, well, I don't know if I should take it. You know,
I don't.
I don't know if, you know, it makes me look like a slut and blah. We have people that can remind you of, hey, before this kind of shit was around, I had to bury 5 friends in a week.
People were begging for a pill that they could take every day.
And so now we have a generation that is, oh, I don't know. It doesn't protect me from syphilis. It doesn't protect me from chlamydia or gonorrhea, so I don't know.
It's so expensive.
I have to go to the doctor. Girl, fuck you. Watch these people's videos. There are people that are still on this planet that had to bury 5 friends. We are so entitled, we don't know what that's like. We know what it's like to bury 1 friend in like a couple months that, you know, the girls will say, oh, well, she died of the flu.
I know what it's like to make a RIP post on Facebook and then be too busy to go to the funeral. I've done that.
Entitled.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm talking to all y'all. I'm not talking to just you. I'm talking to all y'all.
I made an RIP post on Facebook. That counts.
No, it don't.
I tagged him in it.
Worse, because now you sending people over to his page.
I'm joking, by the way. I was just giving an example of how entitled the millennials sound when that was the example.
Yeah, but the basis of what I'm saying is the entitlement of this generation is sickening, and not in a good way. We need to have real conversations and discussions about PrEP. We need to look to the past and remember what the past was and the lessons that the past taught us.
Amen.
Or we're going to be doomed to repeat them.
Oh,
we're going to repeat them when some other shit come out in 2 years and it's killing niggas left and right.
It's gonna kill white people too. Ed Book, hopefully.
First. take him out first.
I did that for you.
Again, I'm dragging that nigga all 19. Winter 19, spring 19, summer 19, fall 19.
Refresh your bundles.
Winter again 19.
Pull your bag.
I have time. The government is shut down. I got time.
And this nigga 300 burgers. Y'all are athletes. Y'all eat a lot. Y'all are really big. That's all you know about athleticism.
Yes, probably. So again, in sexual health, we live in a world with PrEP. Let's embrace that world and look to the world before PrEP and before treatment as prevention and before post-exposure prophylaxis and learn from those lessons. We do not have to die from this disease. Period.
The song for my soul this week, reaching back to this week on the Hot 100 in 1999. Is that 20 years? I was trying to be classy. I was like, yes. I hope 1999 was 20 years.
That would be 20 years.
So, it was also Britney Spears' Hit Me Baby One More Time. It's like in 2 weeks when it topped the number one. But it had just been released. I think we celebrated that
Britney
on
Spears
Twitter.
on top.
Look, since the beginning, okay, the first single came out 2 weeks later, it was number one. So anyway, so this week, we're going to let Brandy have it with Have You Ever?
One of my favorites.
I remember her being in the Jeep and pulling up to the house. I was like, was she house sitting? What was the point of the video? But I love that house that she was in the video.
What's the point of any Brandy video? Like, all of them are confusing. You never, like, really know. Like,
yeah, because there was a song with Kanye where they were in the house just dancing dancing on the stairs, dancing in the living room, dancing in the bedroom. Okay, it's time for Kanye's verse. He's going to go stand in the bathroom with the walk-in closet. And I was like, what about us? What does that have to do with a house? Anyway.
Does she do Molly?
Brandy like renting out houses, okay? Brandy like renting out the houses. But in the Have You Ever video, have you ever loved somebody so much it makes you...
want to cry?
Yeah, because you don't actually do that because you mask. But that's the song for my soul this week. Just reaching back to the Billboard Hot 100.
I don't cry, but like I get a tear formed in my eye. Like when I make him nut,
crying.
and then he like looking at me like, nigga. I got like a little tear formed in my eye. I'm like, yep, I just fucked up his soul. Thank you.
Next.
Thank you, next.
Okay.
The song for my soul is Nasty. I want y'all to know.
Nasty by Kaya?
No.
Or Nasty by Janet?
Neither.
Because,
no, it's just nasty. I won't make you pull out. Getting it all tonight, all that I want. I just want to go down in history how you like. I want to be the one. As the one who makes you comfortable because your lips, they got me feeling very vulnerable. The way that you speak to me, freak with me, gives me a rise in too deep, don't want to pull out. And all I can think of is you're still in too deep. Don't want to pull out. Don't you, baby? Pull out. We're right where we're supposed to be. So if you feel some kind of way and you have to change your drawers right now, it's because DVSN made this goddamn song in 2016 and they did fucking that.
Shout out to Division. I have not listened to their music, but I keep hearing like Division is slaying and people are mad that they're signed to OVO Records.
Unfortunately.
Because the only thing coming out of that is Drake.
So the song is called Too Deep. Again, it came out in 2016. We ain't heard from them since.
Yeah, Division.
And the song is just lit. It is fucking lit. If you ain't never heard it, go look at it. Look it up right now.
I heard their whole catalog. I think they got like two mixtapes or something.
Yeah. The whole album is good, but just that one isolated, like it grabbed me.
It was talking about pulling out. I was like, this ain't poetic. They not saying nothing cute.
But it was poetic.
They keep mentioning pulling out, and that's why you.
They mentioned pulling out.
And you trash my songs for my souls.
Sure do.
But this is your song for your soul.
Yeah,
it's trash.
It's poetry.
I don't want you to pull out.
It's about pulling out and putting in.
But if I say "Don't Come at Me," it's the song for my soul. Then I'm trash.
Yeah.
But you sit here this week and say, don't pull out.
Because you're not on PrEP.
I see what you did there. Listener questions. We still don't have any. I guess y'all don't love us.
But what we need to do, so if you're listening to the episode now, we have an extra special treat for you guys next week.
Oh, we do?
Yes, we do.
Don't be teasing. Surprise.
I'm not telling them.
Okay, all right.
I'm telling them there's an extra special treat.
Yeah, it is.
Calm down.
I'm going to top.
No.
Oh. You never just say yes when I be trying. You say no.
Because that shit don't be believable. But if any of you guys are going through anything, again, I know that the winter and the government shutdown, the state of gayness in America can wear a lot of you down. If you have any mental health questions or mental health concerns, please write them into us right now. You can write them into our email anonymously. You can send them over to my Instagram or my Twitter. You can send them over to Ronald Matters, Instagram or Twitter, or Facebook, because he live over there. And we will get them fully addressed. So, again, the winter, scalping niggas as we speak. Like, this fucking cold shit ain't playing. Government shutdown. We got a baby as a president. Ed Book is still out here on the loose. It's a lot of stressful things. So, if you have any mental health questions or concerns, please write them into the podcast, and we will get them attended to.
What are you here for? Oh, look at you. You letting the bottom go first twice? Wow. I feel honored.
This is why we don't let y'all have nothing right now, because y'all be extra.
This week, the first thing, shout out to laughspin.com, who included us in their 9 queer podcasts you need to hear this year. Thank you so much, Laughspin. It's a blog for comedians. And so I just was not expecting that, but comedians are looking and listening. So shout out to love from that community. But my here for it this week goes to this vocalist. I want to say I know his first name is Jay, but I forgot what his last name was.
Wow.
But yeah, hold on, listen to this.
Show you how much I appreciate.
Oh.
And he's sitting on his man's lap, swirling and throwing them hips.
Yes, I want to show you how much I will fall.
Ooh.
Don't do it, I'm sorry. I want to show you how much.
But this is a bottom sitting in his man's lap. And just filming him like, ooh, just giving him a lap dance, singing to him, and just honoring his man. And I'm just absolutely here for that.
And he bit his face.
He was like, he threw them legs behind his man's shoulders. And ooh, he was all up in his man's face. Just black gay love. It's so beautiful.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Yeah, I saw that video and I smiled on the inside and the outside. Like, it was so cute. It was so cute to see what we would call a feminine gay man be happy, because a lot of times they're demonized and it's like, would you go sit your gay ass, feminine ass down somewhere? Go away. But if you see these goddamn social influencers out here right now that's making 6 and 7
Blame
figures.
it on Quay. Got a TV deal.
Them niggas is outwardly femme and don't give no fucks. So I was happy to see Femme Love. I don't know if that is really his boyfriend or he was just doing it.
That's not really his.
I don't know. You never know. You never know. I could be coming out with a video like that tomorrow and they got no man. Allegedly, because one of y'all is applying and he might be getting through.
JayNedaj. So Jay Nadaj, I guess. Follow him, check him out.
Fancy. What I'm here for this week is the 10-year photo challenge being stopped.
Yeah.
It was cute for one day.
There's a rumor that we put in a 72-hour limit on challenges in 2019.
We have to. This shit is going on for a week, and I'm tired of seeing y'all old ass. I'm tired of this church. I'm tired of seeing y'all old ass pictures. I am absolutely here for displaying your growth, your hustle, your body being preserved, your looks being preserved, your glow up. I am here for that fully. I will always be here for it.
You don't take no challenge.
You just don't have to show it to me all the goddamn time. It's been a week. I'm here for it, but it's been a week. But it's been a week.
Can I still go back to doing my Taking Me Back to Miami post? I've only been to Miami once. And I made sure I took enough pictures so I could do like at least 6 Take Me Back posts.
Wow. Yeah, it's been a week. Let's not do this for the next 10 years.
Woo! Chalet.
Okay. We have gotten to our favorite part of the podcast.
Are you doing your last call first? I'm tired of going first.
My last call is
we gotta do our
I've got the liquor
You're
part.
so excited.
I was. You don't even know. Take a shot with us if you have liquor available. My last call is to Twitter porn. Hold on. I'm going to get there. I started this episode with reading masturbation apps like Tumblr and MyVidster because they're doing stunts. And I'm going to end it with this because Twitter porn in a 90s kind of world.
Come on.
I still got my girl. Twitter has not let me down. Since its inception, since I even first got on that bitch and I was like, I don't know how to do this. She has always not let me down. These other ones, I don't know what y'all are doing. Y'all are trying to change shit, trying to be new, trying to be different, trying to be secure, quote unquote. But Twitter is the girl. Twitter is unmatched. You can find the freakiest shit, the most niche sex. You can find it all on Twitter. And so while Tumblr and MyVidster are doing their stunts, I'm glad to report that Twitter still has the juice and the smoke, and I'm absolutely here for it. My last call is to you. Do not change. Do not fucking change. Don't add no new shit. Don't become like...
They can increase the video limit because it's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
They can
increase that.
They definitely can do that. But if you got the right feed and you follow the right people, you can just...
It's a thread. You can
scroll down the damn thread. If you know Twitter, like I know Twitter. Anyway, so if y'all gonna change, add the length of the video. That's it.
Do you have a freak Twitter? I'm thinking about making
I
one.
do have a freak Twitter. I'm not telling nobody though. And then somebody that I know followed my freak Twitter. I was like, damn, I guess this is easily guessable because why the fuck is this bitch following me? It was like I had no followers, but I was following like 40 or 50 people that I want to watch stuff on. And then this person
got one follower.
And I got one follower, and this is person that I know. I'm like, this bitch done figured out my goddamn free Twitter.
They probably have it.
I don't know. Ain't no content on mine. All my content is like in my likes, like what I've liked.
Retweets and media and all that.
I don't even retweet shit on there because I'm not there for that. I'm there to watch it. Anyway, Twitter.
Freak Twitter.
Please keep it together. Do not change. Do not become Instagram where Instagram be like, hey, you want to see something from 5 days ago? No, I want to see what's going on now. Who's fucking right now? Especially after MLK weekend. I want to see the updates. I know the girls are going to be doing things. High risk.
Listen up my list.
I know the girls are going to be doing some high risk things. And I want to watch.
What's the addiction to wanting to watch high risk stuff all the time?
It's a fantasy.
Okay.
So I know that I'm never going to
let 5 niggas nut at me.
That's never
snowballing and
never gonna happen. Well, I guess I shouldn't say never, but I'm pretty sure
you'll let 5 people nut at you, and they're gonna snowball the stuff out of your butt into your mouth.
I'm never gonna let that happen. I think
I'm not that type of girl.
I will watch all hoes do it.
I don't know what kind of jungle juice y'all on, or
jungle juice is good. So that's my last call to speak. Thanks.
So my last call goes out to Bayard Rustin, the gay right-hand man to Martin Luther King. He organized the March on Washington. He basically created the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. And Martin Luther King repaid him by creating a committee to see if having him on the squad was worth all the trouble because he was openly gay.
Yep. And he didn't do anything for anyone else.
You go to work. You create your little PowerPoints, your Excel slides. You show all the data. You show the girls where they can improve. They implement your things. But then they turn around like, I don't know. She worth keeping on the squad because, she is a little gay. What? What? There would be though Dr. Martin Luther King, the cheating husband, the crooked pastor. Child, all our faves are problematic. Any fave you pick, problematic. So
not mine, Beyonce.
Shout out shout out to Bayard Rustin, the gay right hand man to Martin Luther King, and you are the reason why I have the day off work on Monday, and I'm definitely going to be looking into things that you've created and the lane you created for a bottom from Memphis and a verse bottom from Detroit. So thank you, Bayard Rustin.
First off, fuck you.
You can't, and that's why you mad. That is this week's episode.
No. I gotta give a taste to that. So,
oh Lord, is it something you got to address seriously?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, please address it because it's a joke.
No. Fuck you. I'm not talking about that. Fuck you.
Oh, I'm like, what are you talking about?
Your opinion don't matter.
Wrong don't matter. My opinion don't matter.
No. But Mr. Rustin was crucified during his life, and his legacy has been crucified since. Everyone that is not black and gay does not know his name. A lot of people, I will say a lot of people, I won't say everyone. Most people don't. They don't know his name. They don't know what he contributed to the civil rights movement and how integral he was to the success of Martin Luther King. And without him, his black gay ass, Martin
he got
Luther
convicted
King,
of sexual perversion for having sex with another man in a car. I say, yes, yeah, he was a freak.
A consenting adult.
No Twitter. Thank God Twitter wasn't out.
A consenting adult. It would be different if this was a child. I'd be like, lock his ass up.
Thank God Twitter
but
wasn't out.
A consenting adult. I have fucked in a car before. Raise his hand. So
I've started picking a car. I'm too tall to have like sex.
You need a G-Wagon?
Yes. The city girl got one and she don't even drink water. What's going on?
They said she walked like
she walked like she got a yeast infection.
They said she walked like Vince McMahon. If you know the old school WWF, the way Vince McMahon would walk into the ring, mess. Anyway, Mr.
Rustin, yes, Bayard Rustin.
His career was
his who?
His career.
Okay.
Career, yeah, that's a word.
Oh wow! I just worked down to the welfare.
Mariah Carey rooms. His career was crucified while he was here, and has been crucified since he's been gone. If anything, we need to have a Rustin holiday. I'm not taking anything away from what MLK has done, but if I gotta celebrate fucking Columbus Day, then I should goddamn get a goddamn Rustin Day.
Thank you guys so much for following Here For It Podcast anywhere you can find us, and check out hereforitpod.com. Make sure you seriously send us your letters for next week. Big things popping.
Little things dropping.
Bye.
Bye.